Do you run a WooCommerce store and want to send an invoice to your customer but don't know how to do it? I'm pretty sure there have been several occasions when you've wished or required the ability to print invoices or packaging slips in your WooCommerce stores, only to discover that there is no native function available for this purpose. This is where we may make use of the WooCommerce PDF Invoices and Packing Slips plugin, which is available for free download from the WordPress plugin store. There is also a paid version, but today you will see that the free version provides everything you need for your store. So, let's have a look at how to get started with this free WooCommerce plugin. In the description below, I will leave the timetable, so you may want to skip some parts of this video and go directly to the part that is interesting for your needs. My name is Nick, and I am on the team at wpgopro.com. We assist you with improving your WordPress skills so you can make more money for yourself, your clients, and your business. If you haven't already, please subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss any future videos. Also, give the video a thumbs up so Google knows it was helpful to you. Let's get started with the video now. I am in the plugins folder and, as you can see, I have already installed the plugin, but I am going to show you right now how to install and activate it by yourself. At the top of the page, choose Add New. We're going to do a search for PDF Invoice, and we're going to choose this option at the top left, which is the WooCommerce PDF Invoice and Packaging Slips. In my case, it says Active, but in your case, you will click on Install, and then you'll choose to activate it. Once activated, we're ready to go ahead and customize it. You can do the customization either by going back to the plugins folder and clicking the settings link under the plugins title, or by going to the WooCommerce folder and clicking on the PDF Invoices option. Okay, we have a few options related to how we want to view the PDF. We may want to download it or view it in a browser tab. The free version of the plugin allows only the simple template, so there is nothing to choose here. Regarding the paper size, I chose A4, which is the standard in Australia, but if you are in the States, you may choose letter. Now, if you are still making tests, you may want to enable the test mode. When test mode is enabled, any document generated will always use the latest settings, rather than the settings as configured at the time the document was first created. Just keep in mind that invoice numbers and dates are not affected by this setting and will still be generated. Next, you may enable this if your currency symbol is not displaying properly. The next option is mainly used for Asian fonts if you want to reduce the file size by only including the characters that are used in the PDF. Obviously, you may want to upload your logo, and you can do that from here. If your logo is too large, you may want to reduce its height here. In the next fields, you type in the shop's name and address as they will appear on the invoice. In the footer field, you type in anything you may want to appear in the footer of the invoice. The extra fields are used only by the paid version of the plugin, so just skip them now. Click to save the changes. Now click on the Documents folder. The first thing is to enable the invoice document in this checkbox. You now have to select where you want the invoice to be attached to. For example, you may want it attached to any new order, processed order, completed order, and so on, as you see here. All the selling methods you have for your WooCommerce store can be found here, depending on the plugins you have installed. For example, physical products, subscriptions, etc. If you want to disable sending an invoice for some order statuses, you can do it from here. For example, you may exclude the orders while they are in processing status. Next, if you want to show the shipping address, you may choose only when different from the billing address, as I did here. Check the next three checkboxes to display the email, phone number, and customer notes. You also have the option to select if you want to show the invoice date and number. If you want to start the next invoice with a specific number, you can do it from this field here. Just remember to save the number. Regarding the invoice number format, you can customize it from this set of fields. You may want to format your invoice number with a prefix or suffix. In my case, I have it as a prefix and I am using the 3 characters, TPI, following a hyphen, following a short code for the year. There is also a short code for the month if you want to use it in your formatting. I also chose to always display the number with 6 digits. If you want to reset the invoice number every year, you may click the checkbox here. The next field is to allow the user to download the PDF file from the My Account page. I usually choose only when an invoice is already created or emailed, but you can further customize it by choosing specific order statuses. Then, to make the invoice number field show up in the administration of the orders, check the box here. If you don't want to send an invoice for free orders, you may disable it from here. Always use most current settings means the PDF document will always reflect the most current settings, such as footer text, document name, etc., rather than using historical settings. To protect documents you have produced in the past, I advise leaving this unchecked. Click to save the changes. Now click on the Packing Slip tab. If you want to produce packing slips, you have to enable them first. If you want to show the billing address, you may choose only when different from the shipping address. Check the next 3 checkboxes if you want to display the email, phone number, and customer notes. Click to save the changes. Now let's make an order. I am here at the techpassiveincome.com website. Click on Shop and select the Services option. I am going to purchase the one-on-one consultancy for 1 hour here on the right. To view the cart, please click here. Click here to proceed to checkout. I am going to add some notes to the order here. I am placing the order by clicking here. The order went through and, as you see here, I got an email with the order and there is a PDF invoice attached. If I double-click on the PDF file, I get the invoice, which looks just perfect as you see. Now I go to the My Account page in the Orders section. The order is there and I am able to click on the button Invoice to see the PDF file in another tab of the browser. I am able to download it from here. Okay, let's close this tab now. I think we don't need the My Account page on the website either, so I am going to close this completely. Now let's go back to the WordPress dashboard and the Orders folder in WooCommerce. I am going to reload the page. Here is the order we have just created. I am opening it up. All the order details are there and everything looks fine. As you can see here, on the right column, there are 2 buttons. There is one for the invoice and one for the packing slip. Click here to open the invoice. We get the invoice in another tab of the browser. I am closing this tab to return to the order, and actually, I am going to go to the Orders folder. Okay, back to the Orders folder. As you see here, on the right side of the screen, in the Actions column, we have the same buttons. So if I click on the Invoice button, I get the same result. In case you don't see the Actions column, just click here on Screen Options, and activate the column from here. Now let's go back to the settings of the WooCommerce PDF Invoices and Packing Slips plugin. I haven't shown you yet the status section. If you come in here, you've got various different things that you can set up. If you get some kind of compatibility issue, then you could maybe switch to legacy mode to test things out and make sure everything works as it is supposed to. But what is useful is the automatic cleanup. You can configure this to automatically clean up PDF files, so if you have a large store with a lot of orders coming in, they might soon pile up, and you may want to clean them up. You can adjust it to any date range you like and then have it clean up in the background for you. Once you've completed making changes to these sections, make sure to save them by clicking the Save Changes button and you're done. At the bottom of this page, you get some extra information regarding the system configuration and the right permissions in some folders created on the server for creating the PDF files. I hope you found this video useful as I have shown you how easy it is to add the plugin WooCommerce PDF Invoicing Packaging Slips to your website. Also, you have seen that the free version provides everything you need. If you liked this video and you don't want to miss my weekly videos related to WordPress and business online, don't forget to subscribe and hit the thumbs up button. Also, leave your comments below. My name is Nick, and I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Have fun with it till next time, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace and health.